So what should you expect when you arrive to Fair Street Church for worship? The first thing that you should expect is, if you haven't guessed it already, you're going to need one of these. You're going to need a mask. And this is per CDC mandate and the guidelines that when we're inside with one another or in close proximity, masks are required. So if you don't have a Linda Brown design and you need one, let me know. I still have a few. Or if you have your own mask, that's great. Just be sure to bring it and wear it as soon as you get out of your car as you walk up to church. We will have some disposable ones available, so if you do forget, we'll have some available throughout the season. The next thing that you'll notice is that there will be a member of consistory or somebody else that will be in a mask outside greeting you and welcoming you from a safe distance. We're going to honor the 6-foot social distancing rule, and we're going to ask that you do the same. And so there will be a sign outside that will remind you of the social distancing, to use hand sanitizer when you get inside, and then to wear a mask. And so the door behind me, the door leading into the narthex, and the doors leading into the sanctuary, and then the ramp door will all be propped open. And so that will help so that you won't have to touch any doorknobs or anything like that. So points of contact. Our goal is to eliminate as many points of contact for you as possible. So the elevator will be available for use. We are going to ask that it's for one person or one family at a time. And we'll have some disinfectant and wipes and everything posted around and available in various points of the narthex and the sanctuary. We do ask that you honor the 6-foot social distancing rule, and that means that when we greet one another as we're walking up to church, we might have to stagger as we enter the building. Also, we're going to learn how to welcome and greet each other with a smile in our eyes, right? Or with an air high five or a wave, or an air hug. You can do an air hug, but do an air hug from 6 foot away, okay? I think finally the other part that you can be mindful of, and that we ask that you're mindful of, is that we're not going to take your temperature as you arrive to the church building. We will have a thermometer on site, but we are not going to take your temperature. But we are going to ask that you take your temperature. And if your temperature is 100.4 or higher, we're going to ask that you stay home and worship with us on Zoom. Also, if you're feeling under the weather, for your health and for everybody else's health and well-being and safety, we'll ask that you also join us for worship on Zoom as we continue to offer Zoom worship. If you have traveled outside the region and to a region that has had a spike in COVID-19 cases, we're going to ask that you too join us for worship over Zoom and stay home during that time. I think that's all that you need to know right now about what happens when you arrive to church. All right, we'll see you later.